Funny. Hi, everybody. We are live. We are here with, I think we've got 8 fabulous artists, and we are going to be talking all things Square Foot Show. We've got Dionne Woods as our headliner, and we're going to introduce her first. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am in case you're just catching us now. I'm Julia Veenstra, and I'm the co-founder of the Square Foot Show. The Square Foot Show went live probably 4 to 5 years ago. And since then, we've sold over $1.5 million worth of 12 by 12 paintings. All of them are selling for 350 Canadian or 300 US. All of them, again, are 12 by 12, thus the Square Foot Show. And we have had so much fun bringing artists to you and you to artists. And it has been an absolute blast. And every once in a while, we have a headliner. And this time we have a headliner, and her name is Dionne Woods. And I'm going to introduce her in a minute, but I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Right now, if you're seeing this for the first time, go to squarefootshow.com and sign up for our newsletter. And we are going to send you immediately the preview that's live right now. The preview goes live to subscribers only 48 hours before the show. The show goes live Thursday, May 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And everybody, we are a fast-paced show. The sales happen fast. So we recommend putting your purchases in your cart, checking us out in the preview first, making your list of what you want, putting your purchases in your cart and purchasing one painting at a time, unless you want to take the risk and browse around and have somebody pull a painting out of your cart, because it's possible. Putting a painting in your cart does not reserve it for you. So we recommend shopping quickly, paying quickly. You can use the Shopify Shop Pay app. You can register for that first, and that gets all of your information in. It's a very secure program, and you can just simply click, and pay without having to get out your credit card, type in all your numbers and things like that. And we're very, very excited. This show started in my studio probably 7 or 8 years ago. I used to have people line up outside. I'd open the doors at 8 p.m. People would rush in and take things right off the walls. Well, we have the exact same thing happening here. People are rushing into the site, taking things right off our walls. And they're doing it so much that we had to do a show monthly. There are too many artists and too many buyers to only do this show once a year like I used to do. We now do it every month, second Thursday of every month. I think that's pretty consistent. And what we think of it as an art gallery who is taking down a show and putting up a new one. And I'm going to introduce Dionne now, and we are going to discuss her being a headliner, the theme she chose, and what it means, and stuff like that. Hi, Dionne.
Hello, Miss Julia. How are you?
I am so well. It is so fun to be here with you again.
Thank you.
If people haven't seen it, they can go back on squarefootshow.com. Square Foot Show YouTube and Instagram and find the conversation you and I had. We had an in-depth one and it was super fun. But we asked you to be a headliner because I met you, I think actually almost a year ago now, at a conference in Madison, Indiana, and asked you to be a headliner after we got to know each other a little bit. And I am so thrilled because this has coordinated. I don't know. I think we know what we're doing. I think, Dionne, you coordinated this with the magazine release that you do quarterly, the Turquoise Iris Journal, and you featured Square Foot Show in it, and you featured me in it, and you featured the paintings that you did for Square. I mean, it was just fantastic. But you talk about Square Foot Show in it and what you are bringing to the table. So I'm going to turn it over to you, and please tell us again what Square Foot Show, what you're bringing to Square Foot Show, and what Awaken means.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for doing this too. It's like a marathon. You guys that are just now popping on, just know there are more artists coming on right after me. It's like boom, boom, boom. They're all back here in the backstage. We all feel like we're like, oh my gosh, I gotta be ready. And the sound check, we're good to go. There was a lot of planning that went into this. And so the main thing is, which of course Julie and her team, they want to show up for everybody in like an impeccable way. And you're doing a beautiful job. I feel so honored, one, to be the headliner, but two, to be among these other artists. I am just blown away. Like I got my preview in my email last night and I'm like, no way. Shush up. Like, oh my gosh. I'm seeing art, like some of these women I've known, and then some of them I don't. And so I'm going and following them, Julia. I can't thank you enough for being a headliner. First off, for me, it feels like this is like the biggest thing I've done in my art career. Like it does.
Aww.
It does. It feels like being recognized in this way. And the reason I chose Awaken, yes, it aligns with the spring magazine. Yes, you in here is super powerful. And I just believe in the way that all of us meet. It's not by just coincidence. And it feels so much bigger than that. Our relationship and how we met and how everything just kind of evolved into this. And I just feel like right now in this season that we're all in together, the dormancy, we all need a blossom. Like we need this spark. And Awaken to me feels incredibly present. It feels very powerful right now. It feels very in time with just where we all are. And so it can be translated in so many different ways. Don't you think? Everybody, as you can see and look at the paintings, people see Awaken and how it reflects to them. You did florals and there are just so many different things. We've got one dancing in the rain, and we've got like, there's just
there's one lady who has painted like political, almost like women with signs, like we know now, we are informed, and I'm just so excited by all the pieces that have shown up. And I love what you said. Follow all these artists. Go to Instagram, go to squarefootshow.com on Instagram, or go Squarefoot Show on Instagram. Follow the artists that you love. And that is huge to help those artists.
It is. And we know that a lot of people aren't going to be able to buy the paintings. They may want to, but they can't. But you can actually help the artist. You can actually give back, and actually, like, you just going and following them and then commenting or even sharing to your story. Like, I understand that you can't buy something, but you can do that. It's free to do that. And so supporting the arts, I know there are so many of you who how can I support you? That's what you can do. You can comment, you can follow, you can just share with a friend, send the email on to somebody else. Like just help get the word out, because that's what awakening is. It's almost like you also, even though you may not be buying anything, you are awakening to the artistry that is throughout this world.
Yeah. And this is one of the reasons we wanted Dionne to be our headliner. We knew that she's an advocate for artists. And what I found interesting, and I talked to her about this in the last video, was how many women are out there, and men, how many people are out there building their careers, and we don't know about each other. But things like the Squarefoot Show and things like conferences, we start meeting each other and are able to lift each other up and encourage. And Dionne is that person. So we wanted to bring attention to Dionne, because you can take her classes, you can take her courses, you could buy her magazine and be inspired. The magazine, the Turquoise Iris Journal, right now is so incredible, has artists that are so interesting, and you can order a copy. But Dionne, what did you call your series? Because you get, as a headliner, to do a lot more than just 3 to 5 paintings.
Yeah, no. So I told this story on my YouTube channel as well. This is unlike anything that I've done, but I had to pull florals. I am a floral person through and through, but something happened and it felt like my own awakening. And whoa, I didn't expect emotions to come through with that. No, I'm sorry.
That's wonderful.
It came through me in this way without any resistance. This just, really this, so I'm calling it nebula flora because I feel like this awakening with new birth, new stars, new colors, bursting, and then tying it in with the florals, and how I just, florals are a universal language,
Mhm.
and we all know what they mean and what they feel like. So when just I'm bursting that out there and just throwing it into what appears to be almost outer space.
Outer space. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's something that I've never done before, but I've never felt more aligned when I was painting these than ever. And so what an experience. And without you asking me, without me showing up at this retreat or you coming to that retreat, we would not be sitting here. And I know the ladies that some of them would not be, it is so incredible the way all of this has happened. And
It
so it
is it
feels
is so neat. We when we invite a headliner, one of the things that we get the headliner to do is to invite up to, I think, up to 20 artists who they want to introduce to the Square Foot Show and to the Square Foot Show collectors. And by doing this, we have just been expanding and expanding. I don't know if Kim White was on your list, but we've got an artist we're going to be, yeah,
Yeah.
she's from Switzerland.
Oh, she's in this magazine. She's one of my curators, girl.
Right. That's right. That's right. At the front.
Yeah, she's right in my magazine too. Switzerland, you've got, I know you've had artists from all over the world.
All over.
Yeah.
We've had artists from Dubai, from UK, from India. And it's funny because I'll get some DMs from people in other countries, and I'll say, yes, you can apply, you can be in it. Shipping might be a little bit more expensive, but they're like, it's worth it. It's worth it. We want to do it. We want to participate. And what I have been finding is that the artists are following the artists and they're developing relationships. And
absolutely.
some of I brought a lady named Brenda McCafferty last year to that conference.
Mhm.
I met her online, right? Like we
How fun is
met.
that?
It is so fun. And yeah, now I want to go to all the conferences.
No, and that's what happens because you have no idea who's going to be there sitting at the table with you. And so what I'm always doing is I'm looking at the artists and thinking I'm adding them to my list. Who do I want to feature? There's 16 women featured in here. 16 creators. So I'm always looking for who can I feature and who will be a little bit different and things like that.
And that's a really great point for artists who are watching. You can apply at squarefootShow.com. You can see what our themes are. You put in an application and you send in something that represents your work. It doesn't have to be a piece that you've got going on, but we always recommend send in your very best stuff because now Dionne is meeting people and writing them down. We've got galleries watching Square Foot Show to see who is selling fast, to see whose work that would fit with their work, with their galleries.
Yeah.
And we have so many artists that went from painting in their kitchens to now being in galleries because they've shown through Square Foot Show. And we're thrilled with that. That is when we get that kind of testimony, it's just like, yes, because what we encourage, if you sell out, Dionne, they don't need to come back to Square Foot Show to get another piece of yours. They go straight to you because we give you, unlike a gallery who's not going to give you the artist's name and phone number, we send you right to the artist. So if your artist that you're watching and you don't get in fast enough, it's 5 after 8, but when you get in there and their work is gone, go right to them. Buy directly from them at their retail price. And remember, this is a sale for most artists. So this sale is 24 hours long, starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, ends the next I'm going to say 24. We actually let it go till midnight. So it's 28 hours long. We usually close it around midnight. And it's fast and furious. And
how exciting. I'm getting all the chili willies right now, Julia.
We almost put it as a 4-hour show. 4 hours because people just get in there so fast. So I'm going to let you go on with your day because you're a busy woman teaching people from all around the world. Is there any last minute things you want to say to your collectors and to the artists you've brought in and just about the show?
I just want to say thank you to everybody. I know the time that goes into this artwork. I know the time that the planning and the designing and just wanting to be in a collective like this is even more rewarding. It's not competitive. It's all about community. And Julia and your team, what you've built here is such a beautiful, beautiful. I really want to encourage everybody that's listening or watching to apply. Look at their themes. They have a theme for every month. So just apply and don't give up. Don't give up, because I would have never imagined that I had this opportunity. So much gratitude and thanks.
You're welcome. And you have a great day. And the next person I'm going to talk with Tracy Spain. All right, Dionne.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye. All right. Now I got to find Tracy. Okay, Tracy, was she not fabulous?
Pretty amazing.
Right?
Yes.
Like I'm sad her time is going to be done.
Right.
It's been so much fun to email back and forth with her and just have her be a champion for this show. And that's what she's done. And each one of you is a champion for this show. So, Miss Champion, Tracy Spain, can you tell us about yourself?
Oh, I live in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State.
Oh, cool.
And I've got a family. I'm just recently starting to sell my work. So
Very good.
That's quite an adventure, and I'm working hard at it this year, putting all I've got into it.
So okay, everybody. So we have a jury. We have a jury of about up to 8 people at any given time. And Tracy submitted her work and got in. So Tracy, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Do you, what do you paint in?
I paint in both watercolor and acrylic, but all my pieces for this show are acrylic.
Okay.
And yeah.
Are you a landscape painter? Like what did you feel to paint for the Awaken show?
The ones I'm featuring for this show are landscapes, because when I heard the theme Awaken, that's what I thought of. So to me, that means that feeling when you see or experience something and it makes your insides like glow.
Love it.
And that's often how I feel when I'm out in nature, especially hiking or by the water. So I love the sun and the heat. So my paintings are featuring the light coming through the trees or the clouds.
Can you reach one and hold it closer to the camera?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Yes.
Sorry for the glare.
Yeah, it's hard with the glare, but I love it. Very lovely. Okay, so you can follow Tracy at Colorful Spain Art, which is so fun. And that's on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have a website?
I do. It's Colorful Spain Artworks.
Okay.
.com. And I have a few items for sale on there, but mostly you can see a gallery of my work.
Okay. Well, Tracy, it's been so great to talk to you and to get to know you. And and this is your very first show, right?
It's not. It's my third show.
What
with you?
How did I miss you before?
I don't know. But I'm very excited.
Well, obviously the jury just keeps picking you.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful.
So that's something to hear, guys, when you're looking for artists to collect. The blind jury keeps picking Tracy. That's fantastic. I'm sorry, Tracy, that I didn't see it. I probably did, but there's just so many shows.
There's a lot. There's a lot of great artists. Thank you so much, Julia.
Oh, you're so welcome. And good luck at the show tomorrow.
Thank you.
And don't forget to collect art yourself.
Yes.
All right. Next, we're going to talk to Kim White.
Hello,
Kim.
I'm so excited to be here.
Switzerland.
I am in Switzerland, but I'm originally from Australia. Perhaps the accent.
Yeah, the accent will give it away. So welcome to the show. So you were invited by Dionne, and you work on her magazine as well.
I do. I'm one of her curators, along with Renee, who's also here today.
Oh my goodness.
And I've actually met Dionne. I came to the States a couple of years ago and met Dionne. So she's a good friend. Yeah.
Oh,
And I feel
that
very
is
honored and grateful that she asked me. So I'm really.
well. I have a feeling she creates great friends wherever she goes.
She does. Yeah. She is a good
Yeah.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah. So what medium do you paint in?
I use mixed media. So I start often with collage. I am a little bit of a magpie. I like to collect things, papers, and acrylics and oils. So I use everything pretty much. So mixed media. Yeah.
And what kind of imagery are you presenting at the Awaken show?
Well, shall I show you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got two sort of series that are almost slightly different. So I've got this little, sorry about the glare.
Oh, that's lovely. Very detailed.
Yeah. I usually paint big. It was very challenging, I must say.
Oh, you usually paint big.
Yeah. So I'm not very good with a little teeny weeny paintbrush, but I pushed myself.
You did it.
And then I've got a couple with the nesting dolls, and then I've done something different as well with the butterflies.
Oh, that's gorgeous. So is there paper? There's paper in that as well?
This has 2 book pages, which I actually put the paint in a book and slapped it shut, and kind of this really cool pattern, and that's kind of, then I collaged it on, and that's how it evolved.
So many layers to create these pieces. And Kim, are you in any art galleries in Switzerland?
No, I'm not. I will be showing, I have one painting going in a gallery not at Art Basel, but the week of Art Basel in a gallery I just got in this week. It's called Flow Space Art Gallery. So, but just for a week. So, but
okay,
no permanent.
And is that's in the States?
No, that's in Basel in Switzerland. Yeah.
Oh, in Basel. Oh, Art Basel. Yes.
Yeah.
That is so great. Are you going to be in attendance?
No, it's just for a short time. Yeah, it's just for a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
You missed the opportunity to go travel. But that's so fun. And are you a full-time artist?
I am a full-time artist. I have a studio, and can I switch you to see if you can look out?
Sure.
What's my view? I don't know if you
Oh my gosh, Kim. What?
It ain't free.
Oh. You have to sell some paintings.
Yeah. So I have a small, I call it a gallery kind of. Yeah, I have a few walls where I hang some pictures up, and it's an open studio. Yeah.
So is it in your home, or is it a studio space that you rent?
It's a studio space that I rent. Yeah.
That is great. Whoever thought of that to create spaces was very lovely, to let artists come and enjoy that space. Look at all the people. All the comments are like, whoa.
Yeah. I only eat bread and drink water because I pay for my studio.
Right. And what time is it there? It still looks like it's light outside.
It's it'll be getting close to, it's nearly 8 p.m. Yeah.
8 p.m. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're about 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that is wonderful. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to go live. So best of luck. And everybody check out Kim. And if we can put Kim's thing up again, her banner up, kimwhite.art. And is that your website as well? Kim White Art?
kimwhiteart.com. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
kimwhiteart.com. Check her out. Follow her. Put lots of comments on her stuff. And most of all, pick some up tomorrow. All right, Kim. We're going to go to Renee next, who you also know.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
Yay, all the sound worked out.
It all works. I'm so glad.
Yeah, like Renee was saying, we were all backstage just before we went live, checking everybody's sound. So Renee, Kim let me know that you also work with Dionne. Aren't you lucky?
I do. I am very, very fortunate. Yes, that's one of the true blessings that have come from heaven. This art journey is being able to work closely with Dionne and the ladies that are curating for the magazine, and being a part of this. I'm so honored. Thank you so much. I was so honored when she asked me to come. It was super challenging because, like Kim, I always paint big, so
Okay.
narrowing it down was a whole different kind of storytelling.
Absolutely. And what kind of paintings do you do normally?
I normally landscapes.
Okay.
Occasionally I'll do flowers, but mostly landscapes.
Yep.
Um,
And are you in galleries?
no,
No. So
no. They,
you sell through your Instagram, through your website. Do you do shows? Like, do you travel and do shows?
I do one show consistently every year. It's a charity art gallery event in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'm in Missouri, so I traveled there for that. And I do that every July. We're getting geared up for that now. And a lot of the proceeds go for charities, for children's charities and stuff. So, but
That
otherwise,
is
it's just my
wonderful.
website.
That is wonderful. Well, I'm getting reminded by Lindsay, who's one of our co-founders, that we forgot to say that anybody who is registered to our email list at squarefootshow.com gets a chance to win a free 12 by 12 by Dionne. And she painted, so you'll be able to see that if you go to the Instagram, you'll be able to see the painting that Dionne did and we are giving away. So it's just
It's
wonderful.
gorgeous.
Yeah. So they have
It's
to go to squarefootshow.com, sign up to register. If they've not registered already, they will get an email that gives them the 48-hour preview so they can go in and see all the other paintings that Dionne has done and yours. Can you show us some close-ups of what you've prepared for the Awaken show? Oh, that's beautiful. So that was a challenge for you to paint it that small?
It was a huge challenge to paint that small. I usually do very large.
Yep.
My favorite size is 16 by 40 or 24 by 48s.
Yep.
I like more long, narrow
Yep.
canvases versus square. And so taking all of it and telling a whole story in a little small canvas was challenging, but I'm so grateful for the challenge though, because it opened up a whole new thing that I'm going to definitely explore more.
That's
Because it was a
great.
lot of fun.
I am so glad you had fun. Is there anything else you want to tell anybody before we move on to Barbara Reed?
I'm just excited to be here. My art tells a story of awakening in the sense of embracing the in-between moments, really living in that in-between instead of waiting for the next thing. Taking that moment to pause, breathing it in, living, enjoying that joy that's there that we overlook. And so that's what I try to incorporate into my art. And I'm just excited to be here. I can't wait for the show.
Well, that was a really good statement to end off with, Renee, because that's really important. And I find that that's the most challenging thing for me in my busy life is to not just be waiting for the next thing or the in-between moments, and to take advantage of those in-between moments and have a quiet moment, a cup of coffee, enjoy the fact that I have some downtime or think something like that, and let it be energizing, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. And hey, I see my friend Sally Ann Gibson is on, and hello to everybody who is watching. Don't forget to sign up at squarefootshow.com. So I'm going to leave you, Renee. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to Barbara Reed.
All right.
Hi, Barbara.
Hey, Julia.
Barbara, I have to say, pardon?
This has been so great to listen to. I learned a lot actually about this show and about these amazing women.
I know we're having so much fun with Square Foot Show, getting to know artists from all around the world, getting to know artists who are taking risks in their lives and being vulnerable and putting their work forward. And the really neat thing for everybody to realize is, like Tracy said, or like I said about Tracy, she's been chosen 3 times by a jury that doesn't know who she is.
Mhm.
Right. So the art that we're bringing forward to people is top notch and fabulous. And the jurors that we have are absolutely brilliant. And they picked you, which means you're
Yay!
brilliant.
I was thrilled.
And I want to give a little bit of props to Square Foot Show as well, in that galleries are looking. They are looking. And for an example, Barbara is now in my gallery, Crown and Press.
Yes. Yeah,
Because
that's wonderful.
her work, I own a piece. I bought a piece. I had to get it immediately as soon as I saw it. And Barbara is so fantastic. So Barbara, tell us a little bit about yourself. We are very close neighbors.
Yes, we are. Well, I'm in Burlington, Ontario, and we moved almost 2 years ago so that I could have a proper studio. I was one of those people painting in a little tiny nook in our kitchen. And I just got to the point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I've outgrown the space. And it's almost like I went on strike. I stopped painting and I said to my husband, we have to buy a bigger place. So
what did you buy?
Wonderful.
What did you buy?
Well, we bought this wonderful condo not too far from Lake Ontario.
It's a condo.
It is. It's a big condo, and I now have my own dedicated studio space, which has been an awakening for me to kind of connect to the theme. Within like weeks of us moving in, my work blossomed, like
because
literally blossomed.
Barbara does not just do 12 by 12s, everybody.
No.
We have a show coming up, and one of her pieces is going to be features, and it's 60 by 60 inches. And it is a beauty to behold. And again,
thank you.
The Square Foot Show paintings are gateway drugs to bigger and better. Go get the art from the artists. And that's the neat thing about Square Foot Show. Unlike a gallery, like a gallery wants you to come back over and over. And I'm biased. I want people to come back to Crown and Press over and over to buy Barbara's work. But at Square Foot Show, we're giving away Barbara's name left and right so that people can go directly to her, find her work, and acquire. So your style is unique. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Show us some of the things.
Sure. Well, I consider myself to be an abstract artist.
Okay.
So every time I paint something, I look at it as shapes. And behind me are 2 purely abstract pieces where I'm exploring the themes that I love, which is wildness next to organized, almost hard edge painting. So it's a mix of both, which I find just so satisfying. But for the show, I wanted to create a series of florals, which is kind of riffing on the big floral work I've been doing for about the last 18 months, like massive scale florals.
Absolutely.
And so to me, they're still abstract because I can't really identify any flowers in my work. So they are shapes. They're more about how flowers make me feel and my memories of my grandmother's rock garden growing up, and just meadows that I've driven by over the years. And
do you use reference material then, or are you making these flowers up?
Everything's invented. Like, I stay away from reference materials as best I can because I want it to be authentically my memories, my kind of experience of gardens. So I will not look at pictures of flowers.
Do you do any plein air?
No.
No. Okay, Barbara doesn't look at anything.
I look at nothing. So everything I make, it's literally out of my imagination, and for me, that's I don't recommend it for everybody, but for me, it works, right? So. Anyways, my set of 5 for the Square Foot Show, I think of them as like guests to a dinner party. Whoa, I have to
fun.
Get in the right spot. So this guy is called Tell Me Everything.
Beautiful.
And it's the shapes of flowers, and it's got the colors of flowers.
And the thing that if you go into Square Foot Show and click on Barbara's pieces in Instagram, and or go to her Instagram and check it out yourself, or website, Barbara does a lot of negative painting.
I guess like the negative space.
Yeah, you paint the negative space sometimes after. can you tell I've stood in front of your work and going, what is she doing here?
Yeah.
You're painting on, revealing, and edging. Anyway, it's
Yeah,
neat.
it is a whole process, and it's like tons and tons of layers, and then the shapes start to assert themselves, and the palette starts to assert itself. And then the final thing that I do is I do carve into what you're referring to as the negative space. So I
Yeah.
really want to accentuate what's most important, because not everything can be equally important.
That's right. That's right.
Here's another piece. This is called Fashionably Late.
Gorgeous.
Go back. Oh God, this whole
Gorgeous
camera angle
eyes.
thing is tricky.
Gorgeous.
So these are meant to mix and match. So it doesn't matter which, you could like cover your eyes and pick two, and they will work together. Mhm.
That is so cool. Well, tomorrow night, everybody can get your work at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to be in the show and you're an artist, squarefootshow.com, apply there. And if you want to get our preview so that you can check out in detail all the pieces that Barbara has, go to squarefootshow.com, sign up for our newsletter. It's always worth it. It's always worth it. We're bringing people from all around the world together. The neatest thing, we use a Shopify site, Barbara. The neatest thing, when we go live, I will ask Lindsay on a chat, send me the Shopify map. And the Shopify map shows where everybody is who are shopping. And it's hundreds of dots all
That's
over,
so cool.
all over North America. And then as
Yeah.
we expand, we can see them in all the other countries too. And it's so, so cool. So, okay, Barbara, best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you. And thanks for having me.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Michelle Rogers now. Bye. Hi, Michelle.
Hello, good morning. No, afternoon here now.
Where are you?
I'm in Saskatchewan.
Oh, you're in
West Central Saskatchewan, up here in
West
Canada.
Central Saskatchewan. And Michelle, have you been brought to the show by Dionne, or?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So how do you know Dionne?
I followed Dionne for years and years, doing all her lives and teaching people to create the most wonderful furniture pieces, seeing her journey as she started teaching classes, traveling around North America to teach classes. And yeah, just was so intrigued. And when she started the magazine, I was thrilled. And then her podcast and all the things. So it's been a joy to watch her journey.
You can just, in your studio, if you're an artist, just turn on Dionne's channel.
Yeah.
And she's so sweet. And she has that Southern drawl.
Right.
That is just so lovely to listen to. We're thrilled to get to know her. I met her. Were you in Madison last year?
No, I sure wasn't. I don't get down south very often from being up here in Canada.
We were only a 7-hour drive. So a friend of mine decided that we were going to do it. And I was really glad we did, because I met so many lovely people down there. So Michelle, you are in Saskatchewan. Are you in any galleries in Saskatchewan?
Yes, I was in a gallery earlier late last year till the end of the year. Just a little 2-month show there. And right now I'm in Regina, which is our capital city here in Saskatchewan, at the Government House Elizabeth II Art Gallery. And it's a 3-month solo show.
A solo show. This is great. Okay, so now everybody's curious, because we can't see any art behind you.
No, because I'm at work, and this is the best place for the internet. And I wanted to go in the back room where all the beautiful stuff is, but the music's too loud and the internet doesn't work there. So I'm in the kitchen.
So do you have a piece with you, or does everybody have the preview?
I have. That's not going to show up very
well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
you have to go and check out Michelle's work. All right. So you are segueing us well into go to squarefootshow.com, sign up for the newsletter. We're going to send you that link. And you probably, if you've already signed up for the newsletter, great, because you're entered to win the piece by Dionne, and you can go and check it out. I'd love to hear in the chat how many people have checked out the preview already. And I sure have. I just scrolled last night when it came live.
I have some of my art, like I do First Nations Indigenous art as well, and a bunch of everything. So this is one of the pieces that I have.
That is beautiful.
That's the kind of art that you'll find down in Regina.
Are you Indigenous, Michelle?
I'm Métis, yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't grow up in that culture, but I resonate with that culture, and painting these women, whether they're dancing in the rain or whether they're a grandmother, praying for her granddaughters.
Oh, so that makes your pieces that much extra special. So let's talk about that a little bit. Michelle's pieces, if you haven't seen them, are women in situ. And so now we've got a little bit more of the story. You are pulling from a history that you said you didn't grow up in, but that you resonate with. It's beautiful.
Right. Yeah. And I'm all, my whole career has been in one way, whether I own fitness studios, taught yoga, all the things that I've done. It's all about empowering women and telling women's stories and celebrating women, because that's important to me. I mean, we're so threatened by each other, right? As women, sometimes we're just, we kind of keep to ourselves. We're so threatened by each other. But when we start celebrating each other's medicine or what makes you special, that's a beautiful thing. And I think we need to do that more often. And that's what I try to do with my art, is to celebrate women and their stories, and, just trying to have people to come out of their little shells and just live bigger and dream bigger and all that.
That is so special. And I'm going to go back and check out your work again with fresh eyes, because that's really beautiful. Dionne is saying the preview took her breath away.
Yeah.
It is amazing what people are presenting forward here. It's just gorgeous. Okay. So is there any last minute things that you want to share specifically? Michelle Rogers Art. Is that michellerogersart.com as well?
I don't have a website. It's still in the works. I used to do sculpting, and my website was focused on that. So I'm just kind of revamping that website, but I'm at Michelle Rogers Art on Instagram or Facebook.
All right. And I hope everybody goes and finds you there, and they send you some DMs and they ask more about your story, because this is fantastic. And it'd be really curious to talk to you a little bit about the Awaken theory and your history as a Métis woman, and when that started awakening you, especially because you didn't grow up in the culture.
Right. For years, I haven't much to do with the culture, because I didn't grow up in there. But in my early 30s, I traveled down to Montana, and we did a boot camp for goddesses. And our leader was, drumming, and we're out in nature all the time. And all of a sudden something just awakened, if you will, inside. And I just went, I love this. I love all the things. So I promptly found somebody and made my own drum, and I go out on our land and I drum and I sing, and all the sweat lodges and all the things that I do that would just bring me closer to nature, to Mother Earth. That just awakened something really deep inside of me. And I feel that we miss that a lot because we're surrounded by concrete. We don't go barefoot. We're so busy as women. We're so distracted, and we seldom take time for ourselves. So I just trying to bring that back.
We've got a thread going through here, because Renee talked about, that liminal space, that like taking time in the in-between and not just waiting for the next thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And again, we're so busy as women, and we're so distracted too. Dionne knows I can go on and on about this topic.
Well, Dionne just said that you were in her documentary, The Art of Becoming, on Dionne's YouTube channel. Okay, so all you artists, you've got so much stuff to watch and to listen to. And here at Square Foot Show, we're really excited to be introducing you to all of this. Okay, I'm going on to Kelly, because we're running out of time. We're already at 43 minutes.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Kelly. Is it Kelly Weiler?
Weiler, yes.
Weiler. So Kelly, how are you?
I'm so good. Thank you so much for inviting me on. It's such an honor.
That is so good. So tell us, where are you? We know you're Kelly Weiler. Tell us where you are, what you paint in, and if we can find you in any galleries.
So I am located in the States, in Zanesville, Ohio. It's just a small town. And I am the series that I have here for you. It's all in acrylic. I do paint some in oils and watercolor as well.
Okay.
And I am currently, I just did a show a couple of weeks ago, so that's over. And I have some other things that are coming up too. But in my studio here, I do a lot of shows here because I like to promote as much as I can my local artist here. So,
Well, it looks like you're teaching with Dionne this summer.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We're kind of partners in crime, so to speak. We are
Okay, that's
kindred
going to be
spirits.
crazy. Is there going to be wine?
There possibly could be.
Because that'll make things really, really fun. So, what did you bring? What did you paint for Awaken?
Yeah. So to me, when I was thinking about Awaken, it really didn't come to me right away, but when it did, it started to flood in. So I have a few. I think I'm going to have 4 of them here
Okay.
for you. But what it does is it kind of tells you about evolving, is what Awaken means to me. And so, just like this one, it's all underwater, and it has the light above. So we're kind of dealing with the light in the dark, but we're also dealing with the light of the source of the different birds that I've painted. And then I've got a butterfly too. So
That is gorgeous. So it's Kelly Weiler _ girl upcycled studio.
Yep.
Does that indicate that maybe you do furniture and things like that too?
Yeah, so I do. And I've actually been an artist most of my life, but I was one of those girls that when I had my little girl 23 years ago, I was like, okay, I'm an artist, but nobody's going to want to buy my art, right? So what can I do? So yeah, I started off with furniture painting, which is then how I met Dionne. And then we all just started doing art and selling our art. And I actually sell way more art than I do my furniture art now, which I love. Would have never.
There's a reason. It's fantastic. That bird alone is just so gorgeous.
Thank
Can
you
we
so
see
much.
another one?
Yeah. Let's do the bee here. This is called The Work of Rising. And
Beautiful.
so to me, again, it goes with awaken and evolving. And so when we put that hard work in, we're evolving. And so moving up. And also you're moving from this world that's underwater, which is this whole other environment, and moving up into a whole new environment to the surface, which can really be like a spiritual kind of a thing too. So
well, there's something to say for underwater. I have a special needs granddaughter, and we took her to Mexico, and she's a great swimmer. She spent most of the time under the water.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
It just must have, just made a beautiful environment for her. It was quiet. The sounds were muffled.
Yes, it's quiet and it's just peaceful. So that's kind of what I was trying to go for. And this is a very different theme that I've got here. So I'm really proud of it.
Oh.
And I think that I'm going to say it was a little God whisper that I got some help with this one, because it's so different than some of the other topics that I've painted. So I'm really proud of it.
Well, that is just great. So you and Dionne are going to have so much fun at a summer teaching. So people follow along with Kelly Weiler _ how do you say it?
Girl Upcycled Studio.
Upcycled Studio. Is that right? Upcycled Girl Studio?
Girl Upcycled Studio.
Oh,
and you can also just put in artist.
There it is.
Yeah. And
you'll find her.
We will be having a retreat here in my studio with Dionne in August as well, or a workshop with her. So it's going to be a wonderful weekend.
That is going to be so fun. Okay, I'm going to end up there, Kelly, and I'm going to go on to Natalie Bella.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we're going to add Natalie Bella. How are we doing, Natalie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We had some difficulty with Natalie's sound at the end. So if we get into something like that, we're going to put up Natalie's website.
I think I have sound problems. 1 second. Let me try to fix it.
Yeah, Natalie is having some sound problems or some Wi-Fi problems. We can hear and sound like Alvin's chipmunks in the background to her. How are we doing, Natalie?
It sounds very muffled. I will try to guess what you're saying. Yeah, it's been an issue the whole stream.
Okay, Natalie, tell us about yourself, and I'll just be quiet.
Okay, so hi, I'm Natalie. I'm based in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I paint kind of a mixture of representational and abstract. And I'm trying to grow my art career at this moment.
Absolutely. Are you in any galleries?
I am not in any galleries right now. I would like to be in a few galleries, so that's what I'm working on this summer. I'm trying to build up my body of work so that I can, have a collection.
That's right. And Natalie is doing something that artists should be doing, applying for shows, wanting to get your work out there and in front of people. And Square Foot Show is a great way to do it. So Natalie, is this your first Square Foot Show?
Yes, it's my first one, and I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we're super happy to be to see you. Can you show us a piece up close? Can you show us a piece up close?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so I have 5 pieces in this show. Let's see. So
lovely.
We have this one. I've been painting kind of female faces with flowers. This is my interpretation of the Awaken theme. And I was thinking inner spring, inner awakening. And so I also have a few spring themed paintings.
Wow.
This is, if you look closely, you may notice those little details and those little bees and flowers. And let's see what else we have. We have this one.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. So what I was thinking is, if you close your eyes and you look inward, you will see the beauty and the flowers blooming inside you. And that's what I wanted to have. I think I showed all of them, did I? Oh,
yeah, I think so. But the one behind you is beautiful. Is flower mostly what you paint?
I paint kind of feminine figures, a lot of flowers, a little bit of animals.
It's just gorgeous. Do you use acrylics or oils?
I do both. So I do an oil layer on top, but I do mixed media, a lot of textures, modeling paste, inks, a little bit of acrylic, and then usually an oil layer on top for kind of that juicy, colorful look.
Well, absolutely. So this is going to be very exciting, everybody. Follow this artist at Art by Natalie Bella. Natalie, thank you for being here and persevering, even though we're having some sound issues. Your work is beautiful. And good luck tomorrow. And we're very excited for the show.
Thank you so much, Julia. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Was that not fabulous? I can't believe we've done over 50 minutes chatting with all these wonderful artists. So, final notes. Square Foot Show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, May 14th. We have a show every month. So if you're following along on Instagram at Square Foot Show, you're going to see daily all of the highlights we do of the artists that we are presenting. If you sign up at squarefootshow.com, you will get emails. Make sure you open them, make sure you read them, and make sure you're aware, because this is a great opportunity to collect a little piece of all these artists who are putting so much of their heart and their hope and their love into the paintings that they're producing and bringing to you. So we'll see you tomorrow night. All the pieces are $350 or 350 Canadian, 300 US, free shipping. Forgot to say free shipping. And we're going to announce before the end of the weekend who wins that fabulous piece by Dionne Woods. And again, thank you, Dionne, for all the work that you've done for this show. It has been a pleasure to have met you and to work with you. And I can't wait to see what the future holds. And okay, bye, everybody. It has been great. See you later.